When it comes to the future of work, is it better to be a generalist or a specialist? Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of The Future in 5. This is where I share thoughts, ideas, and commentary on the future of work in 5 minutes or less. This question comes to you from Kenneth Tran, who used the Ask the Futurist hashtag on Twitter. And he asked me, when it comes to the future of work, especially in the gig and freelancer economy, what's going to happen with specialists and generalists, and who's going to come out on top? So generalists are people that can typically do many different types of things. You look at a handyman, right? A handyman can, considered to be a generalist. They can do many different types of things around the house. A specialist is somebody that can typically only do one thing. Maybe a developer that can only do PHP, or somebody that can only do electrical work inside of a house, right? Those are very specific, specialized, different types of things. So is it better to be somebody that can do a broad range of things and do them reasonably well, or is it better to just have that one thing that you can just dominate on or dominate at? And I think the answer when we think about the future of work is a combination of both. So I think of it as sort of like a T-shaped employee, or a T-shaped skill set, where you have this top line of the T where you're sort of a general skill set, broad around many different areas, and you also have that T where you can go deep and narrow into something specific. So let's say we look at something like marketing, for example. You might be a little bit of a marketing generalist where you are comfortable taking on various projects when it comes to marketing, but that one niche area where you completely dominate is around marketing analytics. That's your specialty. That's your niche area of focus. And I think it's important to not just have that niche, but to also have that kind of that T-shaped, that broad skill set as well. So my answer, when it comes to the future of work, it's important to have both. You have to be a specialist in certain areas, but you also have to have that sort of broad range as well, because one of the things when we think about the future of work, the number one skill is to learn how to learn. And I think that T-shape is really what makes the most sense for that. So if you have any other questions on that, feel free to simply post them up. You can use the hashtag AskTheFuturist on Twitter, and I'll go ahead and answer those in a subsequent video. If you want to get access to more podcasts, videos, etc., you can visit thefutureorganization.com. But that's it for me. Curious to hear what you think when it comes to the future of work. Specialist or generalist? I think it's a combination of both. You can't just be one or the other. You got to have tendencies. Be a generalist, but be kick-ass in a couple of those niche areas as well. That's it for me. I'll see you next time on an episode of The Future in 5. Hey, are you interested in the future of work? If so, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel so you can get all the latest content on the future of work and stay up to date on all the latest trends and happenings. Not to mention, you will make me very, very happy. Make sure to subscribe.